My dad was homeless for
Oh,
a
wow.
little bit, yeah. And I actually saw him when I was doing my ride-alongs in Melbourne.
Wow.
And we were at this accident scene, and I'm kind of looking around, and then this guy's like in the distance, and he's like, does one of these like, you know, and then I recognize him,
Wow.
and the lieutenant I was with, he's like, oh, know who that is? I was like, I think that's my dad. And he's like, and we got back to the station, we talked, and he's like, hey man, like, do know that stuff isn't forever, and that stuff's temporary, man. Like, and sure enough, he's on the other side of it now, and it was a long road with that stuff too, and
I bet.
it definitely hit hard though.
Yeah.
So, but
But dude, I mean, I would love to talk to your dad sometime, man.
yeah, he,
Because that is something more people need to hear, that these things are possible. They need to know that they're possible.
yeah,
Because man, and they don't, and people need to hear how hard it is. Because like, I mean, I know you've heard it. Oh, just get a job, just do this, just do that. Like, dude, especially the way the economy is right now,
oh,
like it is getting bad,
yeah,
and the homeless population is going to, I think, get a lot worse if we don't start dealing with it. And I want to be clear that I don't think the government is the way to do it.
hmm,
I think we, as believers,
yeah,
need to do it because we
yeah,
see how the government does things,
yeah,
you know?
yeah, and again, not to make any crazy like truth claims of this is how we have to do things, because if there was an answer for it, right, somebody would be leading the charge to actually fixing stuff.
Yeah. As Jesus said, there will always be homeless,
Yeah.
but we got to do what we can because if we just help that one person, man,
Hmm.
like, hey, I can't save the population. And some people were like, whoa, what's the difference? You're not going to make a difference. If I make a difference in one person's life,
Then you made a difference.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because you never know, that person could go on to save three people or guide three people off the streets or out of drug addiction. And then the next one could go on to be a major motivational speaker. Like, you don't know where that chain's
Yeah.
going to lead.
Yeah.
Somebody that me and you have talked to at some point, that talked to somebody that talked to somebody, and because that chain stayed alive, because we had faith to reach that small percentage,
Plant that seed.
yeah, they could go on to, that's the hope that I maintain.